For you this morning, 'tis the season of spending. Pulling out the plastic is awfully tempting this time of year. But if you don't have the cash to back it up, it can cost you your credit. However, as CNBC's Kevin McCullough tells us, there are ways to bring your credit card debt under control.
It's no longer a mark of shame to be in debt. It's more common than you think. One researcher estimates 23 million households are in debt because of major credit cards. That's more than half of all households with plastic.
I was kind of embarrassed to admit it to people, and now I'm like, well, everybody has problems once in a while. At least I'm trying to fix it.
And we're not talking about shopaholics.
They're either overextended, they're not able to save any money at all because all their money each month when they're done paying their bills is going to the interest and to the bills that they have, or they are behind and they can't catch back up.
One place to look is debt consolidation. Several national nonprofit firms have arrangements with credit companies to get lower interest rates. It worked for Serena Blinn. When she divorced, she owed $15,000 on 6 credit cards.
I was way over my head in my debts, and I was making the payments, but they weren't going down.
And it can be just a few $1,000s that gets people into trouble. That's what happened to preschool teacher Julie Learn.
I went through a time where I was buying a lot of groceries and things that I absolutely needed, but I had to put it on my credit card.
Cambridge Credit Counseling is one agency in Massachusetts. For a fee, the people there will close all your accounts and consolidate your bills. You pay the credit counselors once a month. They pay your creditors. They claim to get balances down to zero in 4 to 5 years, whereas with regular interest rates, it could take up to 30 years with the same monthly payment. And their way, you don't get blacklisted by creditors.
Within a year or two of being on our program, after our client comes to us, they'll start to get the pre-approved credit cards back in the mail anyway. Bank says, well, I'd rather the consumer go to a debt management program than file bankruptcy.
Clients end up changing their outlook on money.
I won't be opening any more charge cards up. I can't pay it with cash. I won't be paying it. I won't be getting the item.
If I can't afford it, then I don't buy it. So, which is hard sometimes.
There are still myths which credit counselors are fighting. You need equity with a house to qualify. False. And you'll forever be a credit risk. That's false, too. You can turn it around.
I don't dwell on it, that this was the past, it happened, I need to learn from it and try to do it the right way from now on.
Kevin McCullough, CNBC, for Early Today.